Hi, Brennan. My name's Dave Hagger. Nice to meet you. Uh, Thank you for your consideration in my job application. Hope it's all going well. I know those things can be kind of arduous. Well, I'll just crack on and try to get through it because I've got a few questions here. What made me decide to be a tour guide? I kind of fell into it almost. I was back at uni. I was back at university in Sydney, and I was studying something completely different, design and digital imaging. And I had met these people through friends of friends, and they were all tour guides on the Sydney Harbour Bridge. And after I remember in the first week of having met them, they actually approached me, which was really lucky, and said you should come work as a tour guide on the Sydney Harbour Bridge, which sounded like a dream job. And I actually couldn't believe how much I loved it, and I couldn't believe that it was an actual job. I kind of always thought that work had to be work, and something you loved was separate. And so ever since then, I've really found myself in tourism and all things tour guiding and events. And so that's why I want to be a tour guide. um, why do I want to live on Kangaroo Island? I can answer this and why this job in particular are kind of together. I want to continue in the career path that I have found myself in. And it can be difficult to apply, I guess, the skill set that I've developed over the years, which predominantly has been quite international in the last half decade or so, um, to an Australian job market. So I've been looking for jobs that would utilise that, and that wouldn't be kind of different from the tourism and I guess adventure path that I found myself on, especially in the last couple of years. But I've spent a long time outside the country, and I want to come and work back in Australia again. I'm in my 30s now, and you start noticing life passing you by when you're out there and constantly traveling. And I love traveling, but I also want to be here where my friends are. My sisters just had kids; they're a year old, and I've only seen them a handful of times. And I want to lay down roots myself, hopefully. And that's why I've been kind of looking all things Australia. So yeah, that's my answer to that. What am I going to bring to the business? Hopefully my personality and my enthusiasm. You hopefully would have read on my resume. You know, I'm a strong believer that you can only really do something well if it's something that you love. And I think my enthusiasm is something that's been a signature in every kind of role that I've done well um, at. And I think that my personality and my excitement for what I'm doing really shines through when I'm in the right role. And I found that I'm in the right role when I'm working jobs such as what yours looks like and jobs that I found myself in. Um, I see myself in 3 to 5 years in a company which hopefully has a bit of growth. I find that I operate better when I am working towards something, usually career wise. And so in 3 to 5 years, hopefully I can be doing, my boss's job or something along the line or something a bit of promise I sign with a goal. I work the best. Um, and I'm passionate about my job. Honestly, I there are little things, music, nature, keeping fit, but I really am. I'm passionate about finding the right sort of work travel balance that doesn't feel like I'm at work, I guess. So that's me. I've already gone 4 minutes there, so I'll try to keep it quick. A few questions I had for yourself. Um, what's the best thing that you like about living on the island? I'm sure it comes with its pros and cons, but maybe if I could know a few of those from yourself, that would be really good. I've lived on islands before, and I'm aware of a few. But yeah, maybe the best things that you think about living there. Is if there's any fitness facilities on the island, that would be kind of good to know about coming in. But if not, I'm sure there's you know, I can always keep fit in nature. Um, and you mentioned on the site the trial period, and I'm just curious about how long that would be. But yeah, hope to speak further to you. And yeah, once again, cheers for hearing us out. All right, have a good day, mate. Bye.